In this sport, you don't wait for judges to decide your fate. TenexToken puts you in control. Stake instantly, speculate discreetly, and keep your moves private. Register now for your share of the $250,000 prize pool. Multiple winners, bigger chances. TenexToken.io. Terms and conditions apply. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, go on. Telling me funny, trying to use my own material.
Good catch this IFLTV here with Dave Allen. You look very sweaty. Just come out
No,
of the
no,
gym.
just had a shower, washed my hair actually. So thanks for that. Nice one.
All right.
No, yeah, been at the gym this morning, been sparring actually. I sparred Matty Harris today.
Yeah.
Yeah, big sparring day at the gym. Had a good day, yeah. I'm in Manchester, Conor Walker's here. We've come to keep Conor company really, and Jamie's away, so we've come over to the gym and that. We're having a good time.
A good time, yeah?
I would say so, yeah.
All right. Well, look, let's start with what was announced the other day, which you told me about prior.
Yeah.
Is that Joe Howorth will take on Matchroom, well, Wonder Kid, whatever you want to
Yeah.
call him, Giorgio Visoli on is it the 17th?
17th of December, yeah. Joe should be on this call, but you know Joe.
We tried. I've said to you, I wanted to do
Yeah.
it and get Joe on, but obviously he's not the most forthcoming with talking,
No.
shall we say.
Have you seen my Instagram stories of him trying to get him out there and I show his personality? We're really trying. I'm really, really trying. He's just hit 5,000 followers though, which is not bad.
But he's just not up for it, is he?
I've had a few people from Wigan like, oh, I've never heard Joe speak before. Like, you're doing really well with him. So we're trying. We'll get there. Visioli fight. Yes, the big fight is a big ask, obviously, but opportunity knocks, and he's not a great ticket seller. He's not, he's the area champion. Like, what's the next step up? The English title is the final eliminator. Visioli obviously is a very hard fight for that level, but this was the right step up. He's getting paid well. It's the main event on a Matchroom card. It's a hard one to turn down. We couldn't really turn it down because the alternative was keep boxing on cards, doing 4 and 6 rounders when I box. That's what he's been doing this year. So it's not a bad thing, but he wants to win something. He's got ambition, so we're taking this fight.
Who does it come down to ultimately whether that fight happens? Is it you or Joe?
Joe Howarth would box anybody. He'd literally box anyone. Andy Cruz. He'd box bloody Alexander Usyk. You know what I mean? He's not bothered him. He thinks he's the hardest guy in the world. He's not. He honestly thinks he's hard. But so I got offered the fight, and I said to Joe, like, any fight that gets offered for someone that I work with, I will always go to him and say, look, you've been offered this for X amount. What do you think? And then the final decision really is a group decision. It's on me and them. With Visioli for Joe, it was like, you can box on my undercard. Sounds mad, that, don't it? But you can either box when I box, on these Matchroom cards at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But you've got a chance here to main event a Matchroom card, get paid good money, and if you win it, you change your life. And if you lose and perform well, you're in a better position than you were before. So I just saw it as it's hiding to nothing really. No one's giving him a chance. But I think he's a very, very talented fighter. But obviously, it's a big ask.
Do you give him a chance? That's the main
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, I do. Yeah, because as much as we say, look, you're getting paid well, it's a big chance. I'm not going to London. I'm not going to stand in the corner of someone that's going to get banged out in 30 seconds because that's not what I'm about. I don't want that. Joe Howarth, this is an eliminator for the English title, but Visioli obviously is far beyond that, and I think Joe is as well. I think they will go beyond that. I think they both got a lot of talent. I think they'll both win British titles and maybe go beyond. But there can only be one winner and one loser on the 17th of December. But I give Joe a chance, yeah. It's going to be an hard night. Visioli can box, he can move, and he's a nice fellow. I met his family in Birmingham, actually. Got on with him really well. I had a picture of his grandma, I think, maybe in Birmingham. Yeah, nice people, but it's only boxing, isn't it? So I'm looking forward to it. It's a really, really good fight.
Yeah, that is in December. Obviously, there's a lot of shows happening in December around that time that haven't been confirmed, but
Yeah.
one has been confirmed, and that'll be Vicioli and Howorth headlining.
Can you believe that headlining Joe Howorth? Mad, innit? I met him. I sat down with him in Seafish, right? He rung me. I went trampoline park with kids, yeah, and I got a phone call off Joe Howorth, and I thought, what the fuck does he want? Because I didn't really know him at the time. He goes, hey up, Dave. I said, you right, mate, what's up? You know what he's like? He went, hey up. I went, you right, mate, what's up? Need a manager. I said, what are you on about? I said, you got one? And he goes, no, I've not got one at the minute. I said, all right, sounds. Do you know any good ones? I said, I'll ring you back. I'm at trampoline park, right? So anyway, I go back in trampoline place. I said to Mr. Fucking that Joe, that kid from Wigan rang me. She said, oh, what do you want? The fucking manager. And she went, oh, what are you going to do? And I said, I'm a manager, you know, like, I think I can do this. I rung him back and said, Joe, listen. I said, look, come meet me, yeah. So he met me, and I sat down with him in Seafish, yeah, very good fish and chips establishment in Doncaster. And I said, listen, I said, I'll manage if you want. Like, I won't take a penny off you. And I think you can win the area title and box for a Matchroom show in the next 12 months. If I can't do that, go and find someone else. I said, but let's have a go at it. 16 months later, this is his third Matchroom show. He won the area title, and he's starting to really put himself out there. And that's the main thing for me. He's a different kid now. He's hanging around with the kids I train, Calvin and Joe. They're really nice boys and that. And he's really come out of his shell. And that means a lot to me as well, because he's really, really... Connor, how much better is Joe now?
Which one?
Joe Howarth.
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't he? Yeah, he's smiling at everybody. Smiling.
Yeah,
He says hello to people and asks them how they're doing. It's amazing, really.
He's nice.
Make you laugh, but
No,
oh
you
god,
just went. He's nice to people. He asks
Yeah.
them how they're doing.
He even comes in the gym early and asks people how they're doing. I looked at him and I thought, fucking good lads you are. Well done.
Good. Well, look, he's got a big opportunity in December, so let's see what he does.
Yeah, I like Visual me. You know what I mean? Two young kids, and one's going to win, one's going to lose. The winner will go on to the next level. The loser, they'll come back with whoever it is. They're both great talents. They really are. You know, obviously Visuali's out there, but Joe, I believe in him. I believe in him. He lives in my house 4 days a week. That's how much I believe in him. Because you know how annoying he is, and he's in my house 4 days a week. But I put up with it because I think he's got a chance. So yeah, looking forward to it.
All right. Well, I've got you a couple of things I wanted to mention to you or speak to you about.
Yeah.
Obviously, a week ago, we'd done that Zoom with Eddie, blah, 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 and he was right up for Zhang. And then I saw a quote earlier on saying, don't really want to fight Zhang.
Well, the foot round I boxed in for, really. I want a big, I don't know, I just felt like a big man, didn't I? I did that with Matt Madog as well, and then got battered, so. I'll box anybody, really. The Zhang fight, I don't think is probably a great idea for me, really. Probably punch my head in, but if they offer me loads of money and they said, look, you have to box Zhilei Zhang, I'll box Zhilei Zhang. I'm not bothered. But I think we've got one big chance left here. Headline some cards, opportunities for local kids to box in Sheffield at the arena, make a few quid and finish boxing with my faculties intact. And boxing Zhilei Zhang probably it's all right, short gain. Big time, short term game, but in the long run, it's no good because it'll probably knock my spark out. But I will box anybody. I'm not really asked. But is it a good idea? Probably not.
Okay, let's get some things. If you can clarify a few things.
Yep.
Obviously, one of the talking points is that you wanted to fight, which will be a month from today in November in Birmingham.
Yeah.
Where's that at the moment?
Apparently, I'm commentating and doing the punditry on the show. Apparently, I think that was just to sweeten me up.
Yeah, I feel like he offered that to you in case you weren't going to be on the show. As like, oh, you can work.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Apparently, I'm commentating on.
You're not fighting on that show, definitely not.
I hope not. I hope not. I'm not ready.
Right, what a week does. Last week you wanted to fucking fight on it.
I'll box on there. I will box if you want me to box on there. I'm not bothered. I've done short notice jobs.
So you're not going to fight this year?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Obviously got Joe Hayden boxing for the title on the 21st November in Doncaster.
That's your show, isn't it?
Yeah, promoting that show myself. Well, me and a few of my mates. We're promoting that show. Joe's on there for the title fight. Calvin's on. Stevie's on the 30th. Two of my lads are boxing on the 13th of December in Sheffield. Then Joe boxing video on the 17th. So Conor Walker's on the 6th in Monaco, so over there as well. And I'm boxing January 24th, I think.
Okay.
Busy guy.
So after this Zoom, which is quite mad the other day, and
Yeah.
people really kind of, well, I got a lot of fucking credit for fucking doing it, to be honest with you, but I was just sitting at home. But it was you and Hearn that were kind of having what would probably be like a chat that you'd normally have.
It was Eddie, really. It was like 95-5 in his favour talking, weren't it? I was just sat there nodding.
What happened after, though? What was the conversations with Hearn after that Zoom call?
I've texted him 4 times since.
And what?
Said, you know that 17th of December bill, like how Visual is on? I said, is there a space for any more of my kids? And he said no. And I said, is that a definite no or like a no? But if you ask me 8 more times, it'll turn into a yes. And he said, it's a no. So I'm going to leave that for another week. What else did I ask him? I've asked him a few things.
Has he
That's what.
ignored you there? He hasn't ignored you, obviously.
No, you know what? It gets back to me every time. So yeah, I feel pretty good right now. Yeah.
Okay. Parker-Wardley from the other day. I know you said you
Yeah, it
weren't
was
a
good.
fan
Yeah,
of the fight,
yeah, it was a good fight. Yeah,
but it was a good fight. So,
fantastic fight.
and what did you make of the stoppage? What did you make of the whole fight in general?
I thought it was a brilliant fight. I thought Parker would win comfortably. Thought it'd be too good for him. I think Parker probably too heavy. Wardley is unbelievably tough and fit, and it was great. Continues to surprise me. You know, can he beat Usyk? I'd say no, but I thought he'd lose his last 7 fights. To be honest, I didn't think he had the experience, but he keeps proving everybody wrong. And fair play. But the stoppage, I mean, you'd probably say at the time of the stoppage it was a bad stoppage, but Parker was bad, and he took a lot of unanswered punches prior to that. So I didn't really have a massive issue with it, but probably was a little bit early. Probably not even early, just probably the wrong time.
The wrong time.
I think he'd have stopped it 10 seconds early, I would have complained.
Okay. But if he'd gone on a couple more punches, then it could have been a different situation for Parker as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care really. It's happened and done now. I was bothered. That's my overriding opinion. It's been and done now. Pointless it being. He stopped it. Some people thought he got it wrong. Some people thought he got it right. It's over.
Okay.
That's how I feel about most things in life, though.
What once said, done, they're done.
Done, innit? There's no going back now. There's no reruns. It's over.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But how are you in general? All good?
All good, yeah. Just sat down now with greatness. The British welterweight champion Conor Walker.
Can we bring him in?
Of course we can, Conor.
What's going on?
We're just sat in our little house. Just sat chilling.
Hughes,
Con?
what are we saying?
All right, mate.
Yeah?
Whose house are you in then?
It's Jamie and Nigel's. Carl Frampton's lived there.
I think I've been there. I'm pretty certain I've been in this house. I recognise.
Numerous world champions. Chantel Cameron.
New edition, if you want to show him that.
Can you see that picture of me there from my photo shoot? Jamie got it like blown up and framed and that and put on the wall. We'll get it.
I can just see your genitalia.
No.
Yes, I can.
Good man.
Oh my God. Can you put your face next to it? Connor, just put that next to his face so just people can see. Dave, put your head a little bit up.
Your D hands as well.
Wait, that's not the same shot as the Wayne that you got 16 million views on.
No, that's that the Step One advertisement campaign thing I did. Yeah, good job.
Right,
Yeah.
Okay. Con, come back in.
Yo.
Not long for you, mate. 5 weeks, is it?
5 weeks on Saturday, yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. Started sparring this week. Had 2 good spars. Yeah, feeling good, man. Feeling really good. Really confident.
Could you have gone a different route rather than McCormack?
100%, mate. I had options. I chose McCormack. But the fact of 2, 3, 4, 5 more fights down the line, he's going to be better than he is now. He's an 8-fight novice, in my opinion, and I don't care what people say. He's Olympic silver medalist, this, that, and the other. The pro boxing is a different sport. So yeah, I had options. I've got a voluntary. Do you know what I mean? I could have gone and picked someone to fight, and but I said to Sam, no, I want Pat, and he was like, yeah, we're taking it for this number. and Eddie wouldn't pay it, and I was like, well, we'll take it for that number. I want that fight. So yeah, and you know what it is as well. I wanted to end the year on a big one, and then have my Christmas, and then next year I can build from that. Then do you know what I mean? I didn't want to step backwards. I've had 2 good wins, and a win against Pat. Just shows what sort of level I'm on.
Yeah, I kind of get the argument for when people, like I said, like Pat, or there's other fighters out there where you catch them before they go or get better, etc. But you obviously you're totally confident that you're taking this fight. Like I said, had other options, but you're totally confident that you can kind of dismantle Pat now before he gets any bigger.
Yeah, I think. Listen, I'll always back myself, whether it's now or 3 fights down the line, because I'm still going to be 3 fights better. And I get better with every fight. And obviously, where we're at now, I believe I'm just getting better each day. But I just, in all fairness, if I was to take a voluntary, someone who I could choose, and technically, I'll be favourite and things like that.
Who would that
Uh,
have been? Who would that have been?
there's options there. I could have chose who I wanted. Do you know what I mean? There was a few options. So voluntary, so I can choose anyone
Yeah,
within
yeah.
the top 10 or 15 or whatever. So, like, but with me, I need to be an underdog. I need someone coming to challenge me. And so that's the reason. I thought, if I was to go down the route of a voluntary, like, I was just, I needed something to give me a bit more spark. And Pat's that guy. So, yeah.
Well, Monaco, December the 6th, stat card.
Yeah.
Listen, do you want to take your credit card out there in Monaco if you haven't already been out there?
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
heard. I've heard
Yeah.
it's not cheap. Are you coming out there?
It's lumpy. I've been there a few times. It's lumpy,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
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 Um, just put it on the Matchroom expenses. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll just kidnap one of the Matchroom cards and put it all on that.
All right, listen, we'll catch up with you obviously nearer the time, but yeah, best of luck in kind of the rest of the few weeks leading up to the December the 6th.
Thank you very much, Keegan. Nice one.
All right.
Nice one, brother.
Hello, everyone.
You know what I mean?
All right. Well, all good. Do you think, last question, actually, I'm going to ask you, do you think, because now I spoke to Frank Warren a couple of days ago, he said that it's been ordered now for Fabio and Usyk. Do you think Usyk will actually fight Parker-Wardley?
Yeah, I think he will, yeah.
Do you really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mean that any kind of...
I think you should look at Parker-Wardley and just think that's an easy fight.
Really?
But does that sell out Wembley or the Spurs ground? I don't know.
I think here... I
I'm
think
not
it does
sure.
a decent... I'm not sure about Wembley, but I know it does a decent crowd here. I think...
Do you think it does 70,000? Usyk Wardley? I'm not sure.
Would you have said that Dubois and Usyk would have done?
No, I didn't. I wouldn't think it would have. No.
So
Usyk is a big draw now in the UK, isn't it? We've kind of
he's a big draw.
adopted him as one of our own, haven't we? We love him, but I don't know. Wardley filled Portman Road. How many was in the O2 the other night? 17,000.
I don't know the exact number, but it was a very, very strong crowd in there.
Was it busier than when I boxed Brown? Yeah.
I can't remember. I'm not just saying that. I generally you boxed him about 15 years ago.
6 and a half. Yeah, Usyk Wardley. Yeah, Wardley on the back of beating Parker. I think he probably ain't his shot. Fair enough. Yeah, I think Usyk will look at that and think, I'll beat him.
It's whether Usyk wants to keep the undisputed thing going, because obviously otherwise he's going to get either stripped or he'll have to relinquish. So
again, one of them questions. And don't know. Sure. Really.
Right. Have you before we finish off? Have you got anything else you'd like to say?
Not really. No, Conor Walker with Magic today in the gym. Though, thought I'd get that out there while he's here. Magic. I like Pat McCormack. He's my second favourite Pat in boxing, but that's how late Pat Brown rang me.
I was going to say that. He was 20 minutes late on a Zoom call because he was on the phone to Pat Brown.
He's in Florida. Yeah. Him and Sam Jones getting the toes done or something. I'm not sure what
they're out in Orlando, aren't they?
Yeah, they're getting what do you call it? A foot thing.
A foot what?
Them things.
Pedicure.
Yeah, pedicure. Yeah.
Have you ever heard one?
I had one in Tenerife actually. Yeah. She cut all the skin off my toes. I was in agony for about a week.
Quite nice.
I didn't enjoy it, to be honest.
Pedicures are quite nice. I think I've had 2.
No, I didn't like what she did to me, to be honest.
Okay. All right, no problem.
Yeah. Sound.
Quick question.
Yeah.
What would be your top 3 points of advice as a father?
Don't wake them up when you go to bed. Let them sleep through the night. That's one I always fucked up with. I used to go to bed and shine light in the face, make sure they're breathing and that, and wake them up every time. Terrible for that. I still do it now. Number 2, make every second count you get with them because they grow up really fast. I'm realising that more now. My daughter's 3 and gone by in the blink of an eye, and now sometimes she's like, I don't want to hug you. Oh, I'm with my friends. I want to play. I don't like you. Do you know what I mean? So you have to, every second counts. So number 3, when they're ill, don't kiss them because you will catch whatever they've got. That's a definite. I kiss them all the time, me, terrible. I love them to death, me. I get hold of them, I kiss them, sleep with them. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm with them 24/7. Every illness they have, I get. Do you know what I mean? So, but I don't regret it though. But yeah, they're my top 3 bits of advice.
3 bits of advice. I think,
Yep.
yeah, I think a lot of people will relate to a lot of them anyway, David. So,
Thank you.
David, thank you very much. Speaking, we need to do regular stuff, me and you, because.
Let me know. We'll get Joe Howorth on next time. Definitely. Again.
Well, look, just message me at any point you're with him, even
Yep.
if you've got to take your camera.
He's staying at mine. He's staying at mine tomorrow. I'll get him on tomorrow.
I'm in tomorrow night. If you want to get him
Staying
on,
at mine tomorrow night. We'll get him on tomorrow night.
just give me 10 minutes notice. That's all.
Sound. He owes me a 5-minute interview because he's got 5,000 followers, so he has to do 5 minutes with him. Sound.
We should do a campaign to try and build his followers up. I don't know how
He's got 5,000 followers. That's pretty good going, really.
But I reckon we should, before that fight, I reckon we should look to double that to 10.
I think so, yeah.
I think if we do some kind of joint giveaway, or we're going to give people incentive to do it, I think we're going to try and get him to 10 before December 17th. Yeah?
Yeah, thank you. I'll text you tomorrow then. I'll let you know because he's staying at mine tomorrow. He's sparring tomorrow night.
In this sport, you don't wait for judges to decide your fate. TenexToken puts you in control. Stake instantly, speculate discreetly, and keep your moves private. Register now for your share of the $250,000 prize pool. Multiple winners, bigger chances. TenexToken.io. Terms and conditions apply.